And we're live.
Woody and I need an escrow, I think, because the Democratic Party has officially selected Joe Biden, Woody. Officially selected him as the nominee.
Do it right now. You're right.
Woody's sending me the money.
What was that bet?
Wait, what's the bet? I want to get involved on this.
It's finished now. But what happened was early in the Democratic nomination process, Kyle said it was going to be Biden or Bernie. And he said it was such a level of confidence when there were how many people were in the Democratic race?
20.
16, 100. I don't know.
Yeah.
So he got the leading two, but I got the field. So I was like, I'll take the field against two. In the same way that if you were to say the Patriots or whoever's good, I don't know, Green Bay is going to win the football, the Super Bowl,
I would have taken
and I got the field against the Patriots.
Yeah.
I'll take the whole field. But I was wrong, and now I'm paying Kyle $100.
Huzzah!
Yeah, that's a fair. That was a fair.
Luckily, Woody didn't take my double. Luckily, Woody didn't take my double or nothing that I offered him way back when, which was that it would be Biden or Bernie, and Trump would win, because it's not looking so good for Trump these days.
Yeah, it's not looking too hot. We'll see.
But we'll see. October could bring many surprises.
Dude, we'll fucking see.
What are the Vegas odds on Trump and Biden right now? Because I know it was outrageous, whether it was Hillary and Trump, obviously, but probably not.
I'm pretty sure that look up the Vegas odds. I'm going to look up not that I believe that they're any better, but 538's polling. So they have, I believe they had Biden at a 72% favorite here, but that was only going based off of the, at the time, popularity polls and shit for election day versus where we are right now. So that could change.
Okay.
So
it looked 72% chance.
Yeah, Biden's a negative 135, Trump's plus 115.
Oh yeah, that's
not that big.
Interesting though, they included a lot of people. Kanye plus 10,000.
Yeah, but the fact that he isn't qualified for any states makes that
Mike
a different.
Mike Pence plus 8,000. That's it. I'm sure that's in the instance that Trump dies before this thing.
That is not the worst bet. Maybe put $1 on that, there is a non-0% chance Trump does not make it to November.
I think there's a better chance that Biden doesn't make it, or that because the included thing, I don't think Trump is going to go senile in the next 3 or 4 months. Biden could lose his bananas. What if Biden goes on one of those debate stages
and what if Biden he just starts melting like a candle.
He just reaches down the back of his suit pants and produces a wad of shit.
No,
right there
back in the 60s, you couldn't get fresh shit like this anywhere.
He sort of walks around. He sort of walks around with his handful of his own feces, looking curiously from person to person, and Trump is backing away in disgust. Of course, he's a germaphobe, and the moderators are looking at him in pity, and he's just like, "Want some brownies?" And he's just walking up to the camera, just this. What? Want some brownies? Brownies?
Dude, the funniest option. You're right. It would be him slowly walking his geriatric old ass towards Trump with a handful of shit, and Trump would absolutely lose it because he is one of those Purell don't touch me guys. That would be great. Seeing Trump and Biden struggle to walk quickly in a circle on the stage.
Even better, both have slight inclines down off of the stage, so neither one can get off.
Trump falls and he's crawling away because he's twisted an ankle, and Biden is just walking up behind him like the living dead with a handful of shit.
a dripping trail of shit nuggets behind him. Yeah, that we can always
CNN logo right down there.
CNN logo. We'll be right back with Jake Tapper's analysis. Now something you'll say about Trump. He doesn't get enough fiber. We know President Biden would have enough fiber in his diet. For that reason, I think. And you know what, Jake? I think it was honestly a display of strength, and it's showing that there is no reason for shame in this country we live in. Trump has shamed us more than anyone could, and for Biden to get up there and do something so brave to really show us the shit that's happening and going down, I couldn't applaud it more. I couldn't. That's exactly right, Ann. That's a really smart, cogent take. All right, back to the they're just trying to run cover for Biden with shit in his hand. Comes back and it's on his fist smeared all over. He's got what the fuck is that movie?
Blackface. He's got full blackface, but it's shit.
He's like, look at me.
And that's where they draw the line. That's where they would draw the line. They're like, oh, when he had the pile of shit in his hand, I was co-signing 100%, standing up and showing that it's not shameful to be incontinent as an older man. There's nothing wrong with that, and it's brave, frankly. But when he rubbed it on his face and did full blackface in front of no, I'm sorry.
As he's being like carried out, he's like, "That bastard in Virginia got away with it. What did I do?"
He's like, Trudeau got away with it too. The Canadians are getting away with all this shit. Cuts to Kamala Harris, and she's just shaking her head in the corner.
I love 1920s comedies. What can I say? Some people call them
so that could happen, right? And then Trump just runs away with it. I don't know.
Trump's
what do they
new
do
nickname
if
is
that happens?
That's the weakest, littlest shit I've ever seen. Everybody, wait a second. I could produce something much more impressive, much larger, much better than that. Look at that weak shit.
Most beautiful shit.
The most beautiful shit, the best shit. I wasn't going to say this. It's embarrassing. It's my problem, not yours. I had an entire family size bucket, extra crispy, always extra crispy, from Kentucky Fried Chicken last night. Fantastic. And I'm clogged up like nobody's business. I took 10 of those fiber gummies. I was gurgling the whole way.
You love
up.
the people of Kentucky, right?
Yeah. I love the people of Kentucky. I fucking love the people of Kentucky. My gut doesn't forget
Wonderful
that.
people.
I don't want to ever hear gurgling in the same sense as like fiber gummies and shit.
Yeah, that would. Okay, so I don't think that our wish of Biden shitting into his hand on the stage is going to happen. What's maybe like second rung of what we can expect for funny? Just arguing, or is Biden going to debate him? Are they going to debate
3 times?
I think the best thing.
Yeah, there's this right-wing narrative right now that there aren't debates and that Biden is scared. There are 3 debates scheduled. Plus it's all over my fucking Facebook feed. These guys are like, Biden won't debate him. Yeah, he will. They agreed to 3 debates.
I don't think it's fair to call your Facebook feed right-wing. Yeah, because they're the right-wing people who have nooses and hoods on in the street. They are embarrassed by your Facebook feed.
Dude, they're fucking nuts.
Yeah. Those people don't represent me. That's just plain ignorance. No, son, that's not how you tie a noose. 8 loops. 8. Always 8. 88 for Hail Hitler. Come on now. God, they're embarrassing on Woody's feet. Look at that.
But yeah, no, I get bombarded with it from that side that they think there won't be debates. But there are 3. The first one's in September next month.
I think that the most likely outcome here and the best for both candidates would be that Trump makes a stink about not having his preferred moderators handling the debate. So he pulls out, and that way we don't get to see Joe Biden or Trump do their very best to put coherent sentences together. Right?
Oh, Trump will not back out. Like, he loves being the center of attention.
You don't
he
think
loves all eyes on him. That's what he loves.
No, well, okay, 2 things. He's not at his best on a debate stage. He actually does poorly without a crowd. And he doesn't want to back out. He actually wants a 4th debate. But the Biden people are like, why would we? We're so far ahead. We'll just stick with what we agreed to. You don't think that he's going to make it as like, oh, Joe wouldn't accept my rules, so let's just have a town hall on Fox and like
no, that's a Biden move.
I think it's all agreed on.
Move?
It's literally not a Biden move that he's never done that. But
I just mean it's the type of move that I would expect from Biden.
I think what Kyle's saying, it seems more likely that Biden would do that, given that he clearly is less cogent right now. Whereas Trump, like we're all agreeing, he loves being on stage. He loves all cameras on him. That's what he.
And regardless of what you think of Trump's debate performance, he thinks it's incredible. And I know that like if you look at like who won those debates back when he was against Hitler. Hillary.
That's funny though.
little Freudian slip there.
That was
Hitler on the brain.
He said the quiet part out loud.
I think that I thought he won those. I thought because to me, winning the debate has nothing to do with who can come up with a better plan for the economy. It's who's funnier and has more digs.
Public perception.
It's the court of public perception, and we've all witnessed throughout the internet that it doesn't matter who's right and wrong; it's who everyone believes is right and wrong. Like, and if we cared, incorrect, but
if we cared about if we wanted our president to be the guy with the most facts and the best plan, we wouldn't pick the people that we pick, right? We want an entertainer. We want someone who can get up there and make us like them and sell us on an image.
I think what people wanted was to take a Molotov cocktail, throw it into Washington, D.C., and see what happened. I think there was a big part of like, I fucking hate the Republicans. I hate the Democrats. And Trump is someone who's not either one of those. And that's a big part of why he won. He was this guy from the out. He was an outsider.
Absolutely.
I bought into it from time to time. Kyle, help me. Weren't there like millionaires and billionaires that met in an island off of Georgia? Maybe.
Yeah. It was Jeffrey Epstein's island.
Was it Jekyll Island they went to?
It was just one of the other the archipelago of child molestation.
I don't know. But the point was,
I like how the media, so many big media figures were also on those flight logs, and they'll be like, with a straight face, like, well, thank God we got rid of that one and only child island there, and we'll never talk about it again. This definitely isn't happening on a larger scale. Shut up.
Where I was headed with that was like when these millionaires and billionaires met and decided that they needed to prevent Trump from becoming president. It made me like Trump more. You know, like if they hate him, then then that's a check in his box for me. So I think that's how Trump won. People who just wanted to upset the apple cart and hope for something better.
Hillary didn't help.
I think anybody needs to rehash why he won, because it's kind of irrelevant and already happened. I think that looking forward to this election, I am thrilled that it's coming at the end of 2020. The writers did an incredible job with this. Like, the election arc is going to be bigger than anybody ever.
You don't just introduce murder hornets in the third scene and then not mention them for the rest of 2020.
Do you remember murder hornets? How we were all worried about murder hornets, and then
dude, that shit went away overnight. You know what?
if the murder hornets spread COVID, that would be the.
If I have a criticism of the 2020 writers, it's the murder hornets for sure.
Well, we just found out that the murder hornets are now carrying the coronavirus. Beware.
Now, we don't have confirmation, but we also have nothing that denies it, so we're running with it. We need clicks. Like, spider people, bug people, you have cried wolf for the last time with these dangerous bugs. Africanized bees, scary hornets, murder hornets, really poisonous centipedes or whatever
Lyme
the fuck.
disease.
Lyme disease. Name one person.
Not even a real thing.
It's made up.
Anybody with it.
Nobody. I don't know anybody with it. Not a single person. And like, they are looking at like climate scientists and people who are like, hey, and economists who are like, the middle class has had stagnated wages for 65 years. It's not really good. Cost of living's going up. And those bug people get angry that nobody's taking their shit seriously. And so once every few years, they make some shit up about scary bugs. They get their little moment in the sun. And then when the bugs don't arrive. And so for that reason, what's someone who studies bugs called? What's someone who studies bugs called? No, loser. A loser.
Yeah, Wikipedia is like the golden corral of sources. You're like, yeah, this is some mac and cheese, but like maybe I want to figure out like where's the good mac and cheese. You go to that was an awful analogy.
I was really excited about it at first.
No, I want to parse this out. Let's keep it going.
I thought about it. I've rescinded it. It is no longer the analogy I wanted.
Well, that's a Joe Biden kind of analogy. Now, when I go to Golden Corral, they keep the good mac and cheese on the bottom of the tub because the heat is at the bottom. The top gets all crispy. When I'm elected, it's gonna be all the bottom. It's gonna be all hot at the bottom. There won't be the crusty top.
I feel like the Biden shit, that was a good one. But the Biden shit is like 90% untrue. They take like a stutter and they put it on a loop or slow it down to make it worse. But then it's 10% true. When he was at the debate stage saying that parents needed to play more records for their children as better parents or something, it was like, really? He was talking about vinyl records. Kind of septuagenarian bullshit is that?
Yeah, there are times where he clearly isn't 100% sure what he's supposed to say or where he is. Like
when he challenges people to fights.
Yeah, challenging. Hey, Jack. that was the funniest thing he ever did. Yeah. Oh man.
I bet Kyle remembers. He's good at this. Pony-faced horse soldier.
Oh, horse-faced ponies. You something? I called him a pony soldier for sure.
Okay.
Maybe did he call him a horse-faced pony soldier?
I'm not 100% sure, but we're close.
He said, no. He said Biden's lying dog-faced pony soldier.
Dog-faced. A lying dog-faced pony soldier.
See, and if his delivery was better, he would have got a lot of laughs.
But if I remember right, it was like this. It was a woman, right? Did he call? It was a woman. He called a lying dog-faced pony soldier.
God, I hope not.
She seems sweet. Now her question wasn't the one that an ally would ask. Biden, how did you get so good looking, or like whatever. But it was critical, and he had to answer it, and he just came back at her with that. It was way over the top, and his strategy of hiding in a bunker and just you might as well put Trump and not Trump on the ballot. And he's hoping to win that way, and it's working, but it's not inspiring.
Yeah, he probably doesn't care that much anyway. He knows he's not doing shit once he's elected. It's just like pass the keys to Kamala.
It's Kamala Harris. Here's Kamala. Yeah. Kamala, make your bid for 4 years from now.
Yeah, she'll get 12 years as president if she gets elected in 2024.
Literally, I will.
Taylor, are you on my Facebook feed? Because you're sounding like it.
Well, no, I'm saying if she gets 4 years under Biden, where she's like,
no, I follow it completely. Yeah. The idea that Biden won't be president, it's just a cabal of secret actors.
No, I don't think at all. See, I think you're making it too sinister. It doesn't. Okay. There doesn't need to be some. Oh, there's a cabal of this and that. It's like no, there's a man who's clearly losing his mind. He's in his late 70s. They put someone who they think can handle the job beneath him, so that de facto she's going to be the president. She's going to be making the big calls. It's going to be a Bush Cheney situation. Except even more so, where how back in the day people were like, Bush isn't even saying anything. He's not even fucking doing anything. Cheney's got the reins on this whole thing. It's going to be that. Biden will come out, stumble through a word of prayer on Thanksgiving. And other than that, it's going to be Kamala making decisions.
He'll pardon the turkey. That'll be Biden's job. While she
I like Kamala, I'm tough on crime, and I will not pardon the turkey. he's up there. Everybody's panicking. Like, you have to pardon the turkey. This is my chance to show I'm serious. Teeth fall out. Oh man,
that's funny.
Joe Biden executes a turkey on live TV.
like he pulls it up like Game of Thrones. But my mother is a merciful woman. Death to the turkey! And like surprised everybody just killed the turkey right there.
Oh, that would be so funny.